Good morning. Good morning, you guys. Where's the share button? Where is share this live? Yay! I think she's coming. Where are you, Brandilyn? Yay. Yay! It worked! Yay! Okay. You're coming.
Hey, how
How
are
are
you?
you?
I'm in my office.
Yes, I love it. Oh my gosh, Brandilyn, please tell us a little bit about your fashion sense.
Oh goodness. Okay, well,
Yes,
my nickname, I'm the nerd diva.
yes,
I am just a huge fashionista. I
yes,
love fashion, but I am also one of the top 100 technology experts across the
yes,
world.
yes.
So huge
There's
nerd.
so,
So there's all
yeah.
my lights. I do a lot of fashion photography. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I can show you. Well, see, I just kind of
Oh wow, you got like a whole studio.
yeah. And then
It looks
here's
good.
my big old computer and
Yeah. Oh my gosh. See, you literally wear about, well, really more than that, but like I see three hats back there. And from what I know, so far, I know that there's fashion, there's technology, but there's spirituality.
yes, that is correct.
So
I
it's funny. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no,
I want to hear
yeah,
what you got to say.
no, I was just gonna say, yeah, I do a lot of spiritual energy work and help others communicate with their guides.
Yeah. So it's funny because, oh man, I'm gonna go on a whole rant later, but like, you know, I know you experience the same thing that I do. Sometimes we can't even wake up before we have people kind of beating down our doors, right?
Yeah.
They need things, right? They need help. They need advice, or they need an ear, or they need comfort. But like, what have you been doing lately, you said?
Well, I do a lot of course, my tech work, but I've also
Yeah.
been working on doing a little thing on the side where I am going to start helping people. I want to really help and empower other people to help them understand that what happens in life isn't necessarily what's going to determine your path.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to sometimes accept what that is and just move forward and learn from that experience instead of just sitting on it and being, oh, my life sucks. Well,
Right.
everybody's life sucks at some point. So, you
Yep.
know,
Yep.
so I've been doing that a lot lately. And one of the things that I really enjoy doing is I'm a great communicator. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of channeled messages from your guides, and that's generally how I do a lot of my energy work. I don't necessarily do a lot of healing per se. Um,
Mm-hmm.
when I sit down in a session with someone, the moment that our energies connect, I'm
Mm-hmm.
already connected with your guides, and they are already like blah 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 blah. Blah.
Yeah.
Oh, slow down,
Right.
slow
And I can testify to that
down.
because if it weren't for you being that vessel, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now on the path that I'm on.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Screaming,
Like,
get out your
um,
body.
yeah. Yeah, and like all the way down to like everything that you said. Even the whole I know this is weird, but well, just between me and you, but remember the left part of my body, like that tingles
Yeah.
when it's time to start using my gift.
Yep.
It's so weird.
Yep. Yep. I know.
So
Amazing. I think it's awesome. And I have actually discovered too that I know the difference between my ego and my higher self or our guides. One of the things I've noticed is that if I hear or feel on this side, that's my ego.
Okay.
And if I'm here, that's my higher self or your guides communicating with me. And I've been really able to tell the difference now. And I think
that's amazing to me, BRANDILYN, because I always get this feeling on my right side when I see like, you know, like higher power and all that.
Yeah.
It's always coming from the right.
Yep, it's always like, and I feel like I have to look up this way.
Yeah, me too, right? That is so cool to know that it's something that, you know, both of us notice, and so it could be something to that, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder about other people. So the reason I wanted to get on here is because I know that a lot of us who are starting to really jump into our purpose, sometimes we see, I love how you put it this morning, sometimes we see shiny new objects, right?
Yeah.
But like, even though we see different things leading us into the things that we're interested in, I don't know, I kind of get the sense, and this is just me channeling, you know, because I didn't prepare for this. I kind of get the sense that we're attracted to the things that we're supposed to be doing, but that I don't really think that we need more, because we can channel what's behind those shiny objects.
Yeah.
And I think that we're attracted to them for a reason, to kind of like guide us and let us know what we can be doing with our abilities. And there are so many people out there who do want us to like do or put those things out for them to take advantage of.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think about that?
No, I do agree with that, because you know, a lot of times when I do see that shiny object shining in front of me, and I'm like, because I'm wholeheartedly a girl, fashionista.
Yeah.
No, shiny.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Take just a few moments, you know, and just center myself, meditate, you know, and ask, really truly my path, or am I just seeing another shiny object?
Right.
So it helps when I do that, because there are times when they will tell me like, oh no, that's something pretty, just look at it, but don't touch, you know. Like,
because
look but don't touch, let's go this way.
Right. BRANDILYN, you can, and I hope you don't kill me for saying this, like, you can bend fire.
Yes.
You know?
I can bend.
So like, I'm gonna just go out there and say, really, there's no limits to what you can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been really practicing a lot of my spiritual growth, and my higher self and my guides continue to show me all of these different things that I myself can do, and a lot of different things they've told me I can share with others, and others can do it as well. And that, of course, like bending the elements. It actually just happened by chance. A friend of mine had called me. They were in an emergency. It was a dire situation, and I really felt in that moment I needed to meditate and send positive healing. So I'm sitting by the fire, and besides, one of my master gifts is I am a world healer. So I sense all the ley lines that are on the earth, and I directed me to a ley line. And so I went to that line and I sat and I meditated, And within moments, like I was literally moving the fire with my hands, and it was
Oh my
a
gosh.
beautiful experience. And
Right.
ever since then, I've been practicing like with candles, with like a
Yeah.
flame, and I can make it move. I can pull it towards me. I can push it away
Oh
from
my
me.
gosh.
And it's all within the energies.
Yep.
So I'm not using my own energy. I'm using my energies from spirit. So it's
Yeah.
really fun to, and then to know that I can use this to help heal others as well, because I can send the fire healing. And
Uh-huh.
like I told you this morning, I sent
Yeah.
my mom the other day because she was feeling a bit off kilter. And I didn't
Uh-huh.
tell her when I was doing it. And
Yeah.
for her to know exactly when that energy was sent to her was like, oh, yes.
Yeah, that's amazing that she felt it and you didn't even have to tell her.
Yeah. I just was like, I'm going to send it to you sometime today. Just
Yeah.
be wary if you feel all of a sudden tired or really energetic, just honor that and go with it. And she's like, oh my God,
Yes.
sudden burst of energy. And I'm like, well, yeah, I do that to people.
Right. That is so amazing. So, like, people who are just trying to kind of find some sort of alignment and they don't even know that they're trying to find
Yeah.
alignment. I think that if they allow themselves to kind of like check this out and see what it's all about, then they'll find that their lives are markedly improved.
Mm-hmm.
They'll see that, and they're attracted because of the light that you shine and that beautiful smile, your energy. Girl, when I first saw you in our group, I was like, I like her. I want to know her. I love the picture you posted of yourself. I was like, oh my God, this girl is on fire. Like, I like her a lot. And even when we get together, remember how I was like, oh my God, I can't even slow myself down.
Yeah. And I have that effect on people.
Yeah.
I'm a chameleon, a bit of
Yeah.
a shapeshifter. So
Okay.
I have a natural way of adapting to any situation. And
Yeah.
and my personality even can adapt to the situation, my
Mhm.
clothing. Like,
Yeah.
if I showed you my closet, I have
Yeah.
every type of outfit you could think of, from
Right.
sporty, classy, business. I mean, you name it, I've got,
Yes.
because I
Yeah.
have that for my abilities, because and that is something a lot
Mhm.
of people have always said to me is I have so much energy and I'm always so
Mhm.
positive, and that's
Yeah.
just I that's always been me.
Yeah, I was going to say too, before I forget, I want to mention if you could please in the comments put your, like websites or social media, like the fashion, the technology, and then, just whatever, your pages and all of them. And then tell us a little bit, oh my gosh, the stuff that you do techie wise. So many people need it because they're trying to start businesses. So I know you were telling me that websites take up a little bit more of your time and energy that you prefer, but what are some of the other things that you'd like people to know about that you do? Like if someone was here watching and they were going to call you to enlist you for your services, what is it that you want them to know that you are ready and available to take on?
Well, for the tech side of things,
Yeah.
I have a bachelor's degree in computer science.
Mhm.
I primarily do a lot of coding and programming. So I work with a lot of JavaScript, PHP, HTML,
Mhm.
more tech jargon. I won't keep going.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
A lot of customizations. I do a lot of integrations. I build custom CRMs for a lot of real estate companies worldwide. And that's generally who I work with the most, is people in
Okay.
state. But I do help anybody. Like, I love helping people. My
Mhm.
master goal in life is just to help as many people as possible. So
Yeah.
whether with its spiritual empowerment, whatever that is, I just want everyone to be as happy as I am.
Yes.
So just, you know, just always smiling. And that's what I love. I do build websites as well. I can build mobile apps,
I
even
love it.
regular web application, softwares, programs. I'm a nerd. So nerd.
I love it.
The nerd.
I'm grateful.
The diva.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it, BRANDILYN. So,
name from a tech client. We were on a call one day, and apparently I was being a bit of a diva. I don't know what I did, but he's girl, you are quite the nerd diva. And I was like, oh my God, I love that. That's mine. Okay.
You coined it. I love it. So I just want to say this. I was pretty blown away when you showed me, and I know you said that you're trying to kind of figure out the timing on things, but BRANDILYN, when you told me that you were going to put some things together to be ready for the start of the new year. I'm sorry, let me move this out of the way. When you said you were going to put those things together for the start of the new year, and then you showed me your website like maybe 2 weeks later, I was blown away. I love your website.
Thank you.
I really hope that that's one of the things you decide to put in the comments, because you did? Okay. Yeah. Not only can people see what you're, you know, capable of doing, creating, but the information on the website too is just so, you know, welcoming. And for someone who is looking for a deeper meaning in their lives, I know for a fact when they see what you have to offer, they're going to be interested.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I did work hard on that. And I won't take all the credit, because it too was channeled from my guides. They helped with a lot of the content on my website. So I can't take full credit.
That's amazing, BRANDILYN.
But a lot of the build itself and all of the technicalities that went behind it, or I did all of that. And that is, of course, part of my technology skill. Take any website, like most people, you know, like a lot of website designers, because there's a difference in a designer and a developer. A lot of times they'll take a design or a theme and just work with what you have. But me being a coder, I know how to get into the back end and rewrite the code in the pages of the website. So even if the theme is stuck on blue, yeah, right. Like I don't want it. I want tan. You know what I mean?
Right, I do.
Change the code. So
and I have a friend that I met on here. I did mention her to you briefly, but hopefully I'm gonna, you know what, I'll send this video to her. Her name is Charity. Okay. She's such a phenomenal woman. She's such a phenomenal woman, and I would love to see her dream fulfilled that she started out with probably a couple years ago or so, called the Diamond Lab. I'm not sure what she's doing with it right now. I do know that she had trouble when she was trying to put her app out. Remember I mentioned that to you? So like people like you and her, if you guys could like work together, you know, and not saying that I don't even know if that's something that she's still pursuing at the moment. I know she has her hands full with her other businesses that she runs, but she needed you like yesteryear, you know? Yeah. And she was trying to put an app out.
Definitely. You know, because if like, if there's possibly something that I couldn't help her with, and of course I say possible, not to gloat or sound anything like that, but one of my biggest beliefs in life is that nothing is impossible. And that's a great technology expert, because when people come to me with a vision or a dream, I'm like, yeah, let's see if I can do it. You know, everything can, because I love a challenge. And so when you come to me with something like that, like, yeah, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
So
Well, let's just do this too, because I think that I've been around this kind of stuff long enough to know that for it to really pop off, if you give like the key information, when you build, they will come. So let's just say someone needed to come to you. I know you said you like to do, you prefer, well, you really work mostly with real estate and coding and helping them with the things that they're building. However, if someone saw this video, if they were watching and they decided they needed to hire you for, like, I don't know, a project that would take maybe, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 weeks of your time, and let's say it was for like a website or something. Let's just take, for instance, like me. I want to become an empire. I want my wellness products, like the black seed oil, the capsules that I sell, the sea moss gel that I sell, all of that for health and wellness. I also want to advertise, this is all on the same site. I want to advertise everything that I do, spiritually speaking, you know, teaching people what I know. So channeling, mediumship, intuition, opening the third eye, all of that, right? I also am writing books. I've written ebooks. I'm writing my autobiography, and I feel like I want to do courses, but I feel like I want to do live Zooms and make that a course. If I wanted to like have all of that in one place and people can just access everything and just pick my brain, how much would you charge someone who's trying to put everything they have out there?
well, given what you just said, for
Yeah.
that specific scenario,
And
that,
we're not talking a friend or a discount or a
right.
hook me up. We're talking about what this costs in the real techie world.
Yes. For something like that, with that amount of content and the number of pieces that you're going to need for that, and the back end processes to make a lot of that happen, you're looking at anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000
Okay.
for a project. And it just starts to go up the more that you want to do it. And that, of course, because you did also state that not necessarily courses now, but it may be some future.
That's what I was gonna say, because 3,000 sounds low. I would think minimum 5 starting.
Yes, so it definitely does depend if you were going to add in that course part of it. If you course build out, that does take a lot of different coding work to get that to work good for you and tested. As you want to make sure that even the most average customer can use your product. You don't want to be like me. Not everyone like me is going to be on your website and be like, I got this, I know tech.
Right.
Someone like my husband, who is super click happy and don't even know how to turn on the computer. So you got to make sure that everything works and that your courses are seamless, and that can really put you up closer to more of like a 7, 8, up to 10.
That's so what I'm thinking.
Courses, the amount of work. So it could also depend on the course itself. So are you going to give these courses over video? Are you going to provide documentation with zipped files for them to download? Because that's another code, you know, so it really depends. So I would always get on a call with somebody first and would sit down and get every single specific that they want to have in their website. And of course, if it's not possible, I'll let them know. Well, you know, hey, I'm really sorry, but even I can't do that. But
right. Which I doubt will happen.
There's a lot possible. So you know
Yeah.
until you ask. You never know until you ask. Um,
Yeah.
um, I would always get on a call with you first, and we would break
Mhm.
down everything that you're looking for. And then once we have that call, I would create an entire spreadsheet overview of everything that we just discussed and the scope of work that I think it would entail. And along
Mhm.
with that, it would come with my estimate of what I believe that this will cost you and the amount of time it will take me to
Yeah.
get. I would do it in
Because I
like
would think that would take a
all,
couple months or more.
yes, it can take a bit
And
of
especially depending on the client.
yeah, exactly.
They're the ones who can drag that mess out, right?
Well, and there's times it'll go seamless and everything is the client.
Okay.
Yes, love it, let's go, let's do this. And then
Okay.
you have the clients that are a little more picky, you know,
Yeah.
well, I don't like this header, the font isn't the best, you know, and
Uh-huh.
because it's your site and I want to make sure that it's yours how you want it to be, not
Mhm.
not to make me happy.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, oh well, okay, it's fine,
Yeah.
because you think you're making me happy, because
Right.
I'm happy when you're happy.
Mhm. I
So
have to ask you a question too. So, because I used to work with people who would come to me and my business partner for, for websites. Do you require, like, is there um, a minimum of, or let's just say, do you require the maximum of all of their content up front? Because
no,
that's where people tend to drag it out. And it's like, where is all this stuff you told me you wanted to put on here, you know?
I don't require it all up front, because initially
Okay.
what I need is just to build it. So I
Okay.
build the shell first. So really
Okay.
all I need is to know the exact pages you need to put in, what type of content is going to be in there.
Uh-huh.
You doing courses or you're not going to be doing courses? What
Mm-hmm.
email platform do you need connected? Just those different specifics
Right.
to really get it set up overall as a shell. And
Mm-hmm.
we'll have another call, go over everything to maybe do any kind of tweaks and customizations you want,
Yeah.
then start adding in content. Because
And
if you
could you do like
like,
newsletters and paid memberships?
oh yes,
That's easy to put in a website.
oh yeah, mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The,
I'm just curious.
one of the best builders that I recommend for a lot of people is WordPress, because
Yeah.
it does a lot of different plugins and integrations that you can combine with it to
Okay.
really powerful website. So, I mean,
Yeah.
of course, the builders are great too. I mean, Squarespace is awesome. Wix is,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying
Okay.
they're not great, but
Right.
you have your limitations to what you can actually
Mm-hmm.
do, and there's limitations to the code you can access. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the biggest differences.
Yeah, I tried building my tax preparer website on Wix. I think it's jyoungandsons.com. That shows you how much I go on there. It's either youngandsons.com or I think it's jyoungandsons.com, and it's like the most generic Wix website. But my other website is WordPress, and I love it, but I ran into a kink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but other than that, I know what you're saying about WordPress. There's so many plugins there. And I have it, but I'm kind of like sitting on this gold mine that I don't know
Yeah.
about, right? Because WordPress has all that stuff.
Yep. And that too can become kind of frustrating for someone who really doesn't do a lot of website building, because you see
Yeah.
all of these awesome plugins and you're like, "Ooh, this looks great. Ooh, this looks great." Back to the
Yeah.
shiny object, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. You must let the red dot come to you, July.
Yes. And then you put in 50 plugins and your website is taking 30 seconds to load.
Yeah.
And if your website takes 30 seconds to a minute to load, you've already lost 15 customers, because you
Yeah.
like that. And
Right?
you click it, it comes up. That's how it
Yeah.
should
And the same thing with payments, I notice because
be.
of my products. So like never do I want to lose a customer when they're trying to make a payment to purchase something. As soon as their attention is diverted, they're gone and I lost the sale.
Yep. Yep.
So BRANDILYN, what would you say to those who are watching who have websites and they maybe need a little bit of help? Because I noticed that I'm getting a couple of thumbs up here. And I think it's hard for me to see the tiny little picture, but I'm pretty sure it's for a lot of people who are business owners already, and they're very interested in everything that you're saying.
Awesome. Yeah. If you guys want to, I put my link in the comments. You can go ahead and check my website. And this is, of course, for my spiritual healing, but it does give you an idea of the things that I do with websites. And you're welcome to reach out. I mean, it doesn't hurt to at least chat. And if we aren't really a good fit, you know, I will always direct you to somebody else who I think can help you. So I know a lot of other great people in the tech community that all have amazing skills as well. So
yeah,
I'm here to help.
Awesome. And I just have one last thing I want to say to, as far as like, you know, where my head is at and some of the things that we were discussing this morning. Back to the spiritual side. I feel that we can do what it is we need to do, you know, spiritually speaking, with our abilities and with our guidance. We can do what it takes to be classified as a shaman for the people, you know?
Yeah.
So I just want to put that out there. I want to put that in your mind because the information is not only out there as far as like, I'm going to put it like this, as far as mediumship. I didn't know until you told me, you know, but what you told me resonated with me because of everything that I had been used to doing. I just didn't recognize how to, you know, shape it into what I'm doing now. What we are capable of is already within us. Like we were born this way.
Yeah.
We were born this way. The information that we may find to kind of help us with the details is just that. But it's already there.
Yeah.
You know, and not everybody has those types of gifts. But because we have those types of gifts, it's being drawn out. We are attracting the people who need us, and we will also be led to whatever information will help us along the way, and it won't cost the price of a shiny new object to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, if any feedback on that and any other things you want to say about, you know, what you want people to know about with the Nerd Diva or, you know, the technology and also Mindset Utopia, I'll let you wrap it up.
Yeah, I think I covered quite a bit with my technology. Just a little more on the spiritual side. You know, I'm really, like I said, my whole goal is to just help empower and inspire other people to find their purpose in life and take action. You know, like I said before, it's all about learning how to accept the things that you can't change and gaining the confidence to just move forward. And sure, it may sound simple, you know, I make it sound like it's easy peasy, but it is a long journey and it can be a rough, bumpy road. But that's what we're here for, to help with that healing and to help you and guide you through that journey so that you can come out of it a whole new, wonderful person. So
your spirit is just jumping out at me through this. My gosh, you're so beautiful, BRANDILYN.
Oh, so are you. And I love that I got to know you so well.
Yes, me too. I can't wait to come see you and just, you know, us get together and vibe. But my gosh.
Oh, I
my
love
gosh.
that.
Yeah. Oh. So guys, please check her out. This woman is phenomenal in every way. As you can see, her spirit is jumping through the screen at you through her gorgeous smile and her just willingness to help you with what it is you need, right? Yes. BRANDILYN, I love you. Thank you for jumping on here with me. And I'll let you get back to your busy day with your clients. Thank you.
The end of the year, so.
All right, sweetie. Well, listen, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.
You too, darling. I love you.
I love you. Okay, bye.